Welcome back. Cool, that sounded a bit husky, didn't it? Welcome back to my stream and channel. Apologies for lack of activity the last few days. I said in one of my videos, if anyone watched it, I had a hard drive failure on Monday night, and yeah, that kind of screwed me over because I had to then go and get a new hard drive, obviously, and reload everything back onto the computer. Screwed up all my settings, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a pain in the arse, frankly. So apologies if the sound quality is a bit weird or anything else is a bit weird. It's taken me a long time to get everything back up and running the way it should be. How I think it should be anyway. It's not perfect by any means at all. But anyway, enough on my trials and tribulations. Let's play some games. Wanted to see whether it was all working okay tonight, but and I don't seem to be able to get onto my YouTube channel at the moment to watch any chats to see if anyone is actually watching, or if I'm actually broadcasting for that matter. You just have bad IT weeks, you know. Okay, so we are, and that's weird, it's got the mods that I didn't load on here. While I was reloading everything, I stuck. So I had to reload the mods, obviously, because everything died and everything went. And I reloaded them and got the wrong ones. So then, I'm sure I changed it again. Some weird shit going on in this computer now. Some weird shit going on. Yeah, it was very, very odd. All sorts of stuff was happening, and I thought, yeah, this isn't the mod pack that I was using. Oh well, I have to do for now. Looks like I'm the only one going for this corner. Yeah, sound of... oh, still not right. Still not right. I'm going to have to spend a bit of time. Trouble is, it was typical. Just when it happened was when I actually had a busy week at work and couldn't... normally I work from home, and I work a lot from home. It gives me a lot of time during the day to get on and do some things, like sort out what's going wrong with my computer and that sort of thing. But of course, typically I was working and couldn't. Yes, apologies. The sound quality of the actual game is not great. Let's play with that. Oh, hello. Hello, Defender. Against me, buddy. Yeah, I'm sure I had it set on he's running. Yeah, I had it on colorblind setting, and this isn't colorblind. Oh god. They're losing. Ah, lousy shot, Dom. reload time on this thing is so slow. Five two. Oh joy. Our best chance here is to cap out, isn't it? But the trouble is they're still going to get round me. Hit. Take that fellow down. They have both fired. Bye bye. Yeah, sounds not right either, is it? Trouble is I was playing it and it was absolutely deafening, so I had to switch that down. Just the whole team just crumbled there. What could you do? Let's go back to the settings again, because I like to have a little bit of noise of what's going on, but some of it is just... Let's try that. Can't hear the big boomsticks going off. What's the point of that? Let's try that. Okay. No, I've got a stinking cold as well. Joy. Oh, joy. Hello Von Foz, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Nice. Having a good evening. I would do it. Why did I come out of the cab? Stupid play. Oh god. It's a good thing nobody was watching, huh? Jesus. Yeah, why Conqueror? Good question. Yeah, that was not very clever. Not very clever at all. I can't even blame anybody for that, but it was sheer stupidity on my part. I thought we were actually winning at one point there. I thought we were coming back to having a decent game, and I thought, right, I'm going to go off and have a bit of a game. Because I hadn't done anything, really. And then, yeah. Nobody spotted it, did they? Nobody saw my idiocy. So, come on, Foz, how the hell did you break your ankle in a gardening accident? looks like a win at least. 1400 damage, nothing special. Right, apologising. He tried. Okay, it's a win. I'm calling that a win. Conqueror game. That was just shocking. That was shocking, Tom. Absolutely shocking. Should just sat in the cap, taken the victory, and moved on. But I didn't. I've hardly played any games for the last week, so that's probably why. A bit rusty. Usually I play pretty much every day. Bit sad, I know. Sad. I have to do something about these mods. This is horrible. I've got no XVM, but I've got the sort of shell of mods. Do you know how off-putting? It's so off-putting. You still see the look of the game, I haven't got it. So let's do some stuff. hardly impressive couple of games, these ones, are they, so far? Let's try something different. I need to swap it up a bit. Oh, stiff neck. So it looks like the new French TD is coming out probably next week, I would think. I was in a battle last night? No, night before. Didn't play it last night. I was in a battle the night before with where I was up against somebody playing one. Must have been Super Tester or someone. And it does look mean. It really does. It's very, very mobile. Big ass gun. And surprisingly bouncy armour wise. I think the lower plate's pretty rubbish, but it's AMX CD something or other. 105. It's really good. A bit quiet. Oh dear. That's weird. Don't know why that would be. Does everyone else feel the same way? I'll have to have a look at the settings. I say all my settings are completely screwed up and it's not, I'm not very happy with it. That's weird, my settings shouldn't be any different to how they normally are. For the microphone at least. because I'm not very technical. You've probably noticed already. I'm not that technical. And so I tend to sort of fiddle around with little bits at a time and just get it how I want it, and then just have a little tweak here and there. And of course, that means I can't really remember what the settings were or where I'm, what I recorded at. Couldn't even get Fraps to work again. So only just got that working. So it's been a bloody nightmare. Not least it cost me an extra 140 quid to get a new hard drive. Although the positive there was I managed to get a bigger hard drive. And that filled the old one. That's worse. Don't think it's there's not an awful lot you can do with the volume. That's the same as normal. Right, let's see if that helps at all. Otherwise we're going for the tin can option, definitely. Right, let's see. You guys can tell me whether this gets any better. Any better at all. Can't hear me at all now. Hey Keith, if you can hear me. So nobody can hear me. Is that what I'm saying? That's what you're saying? Jeez. Frigging. Okay, so you can now. Just. So how can it make it any? They're all the maximum settings. I shouldn't be doing this one, you guys. That could be why. Look at that microphone setting. Let's see if that makes any difference. Is that any better? I turn the game volume down a bit as well. Oops. Playing louder than me. Too bloody right it is. Music and garage. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Game. Right. Is that any better? Hello, Earth, can you see me? Hey, so it was that microphone. So there was a button that had been switched down. I don't understand that. Fantastic. Good stuff. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I'm going to celebrate by taking the Type 5 Heavy out. Derp somebody in the face. I'm sorry about that, guys. Appreciate all the feedback, though. Bloody hell. Ah, oh, Jesus H. Christ. Now I've just got to sort out my mods. The mouse seems to have settled down now, which is good. And if anybody's got colour blindness, I apologise. Because I have got it set on colourblind setting, but for some reason it ain't doing. So it's fine in the garage now, okay. Just tell me it's still fine in the main game. That sounds very loud to me. Celebrate by blowing bejesus out of somebody. Probably spotted there, so I don't have 6 cents on this thing. Yeah, that's very true, you know. I'll get them sorted, next patch will come and I'll throw them all off again and I'll start again. Don't use mods, shouldn't use mods, they're cheating. Right. Ow, just been hitting the side on ammo racks. Oh, great. Volume's right up high, and that is why I can't see it, can't hear a damn thing, because I've been deafened by the music. Mouse is around now. you bastard. Right, what are you saying in here? Tank noises are too loud, yeah. Task bar on the bottom of the screen in-game. It's because the master volume is on full whack. Yeah, it is. Right, so we're all fine now. Everyone happy. Apart from my crap gameplay. Apart from that, great. That wasn't a very satisfying game. I was so stressed out. All stressed out. Do you know, I can't believe how stressful it's been. We drew that game. Jesus. Can't believe how stressful it's been just trying to reconstruct the computer. I was saying before, it was right when I'm not often that busy at work. And for once, I had a really busy week. I had to go to a conference in London for 2 days. And of course, my bloody computer, all the settings are gone, so it meant all my recording went out the window, so I missed two videos this week. Then I tried to do the rambles, and as somebody pointed out, the volume went all a bit haywire on that because some of them had been recorded before the hard drive failure, and some of them have been recorded after the fault, and it was just like, oh, you just go. And then they demonetized the bloody thing as well, so it was like, I mean, not that I get any money out of doing these videos really, about 10p if I'm lucky. And they demonetize it, so I won't even get that 10p for that video. It's just Jesus. It does seem a bit loud still. It's pretty low on this, isn't it? Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, so I was not. It's not been a good week for that kind of stuff. So the game's still a bit loud, but you can hear me. Well, that's something at least, I suppose. Whoa! Oh, shit. Too busy reading chat and driving. Not a good combination. Look at that guy's just run into a dead tank, so I suppose. Yeah, it's not been a good week so far. And I've got to get up in about 6.5 hours, drive up to, where am I going to? God, I don't know, I've lost track. Coventry, that's where I've got to go to. Take my daughter to have a look at the university. Maybe 2. Can't get a shot on him. Other flanks falling. Okay, let's turn around. Go and cover the back. Haven't fired a shot yet. It's going to be a 10-0 this one. you, mate. Two crew members down. I'm not even going to bother fixing him. Well, what do you do when your team will run up the other side and camp? Master volume. That one at the top, you reckon? Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. See what that helps. God, I'd like a decent game as well before I have to go to bed. By gum. How many losses have I had today? This is ridiculous. So that'll be another loss. So that'll be 7 losses, 7 games, 1 win and a draw. Jeez. Okay, so I screwed up royally in the you know, I have to take out this thing now. I screwed up royally in the Conqueror game earlier. That should have been a win. Well, I don't know whether we would have won it, but I should have stayed in the cap. No, I'm in glorious Surrey, Black Sun. That's where I live. Yeah, so it's not too bad a journey actually. It should only be an hour and a half or so. Well, probably an hour and a half in the morning when we leave. Got to be there for 9:30, and probably coming home will take forever. Because it always does. But my daughter is my youngest daughter. I've got 2 daughters. One's already doing a degree. The other one just started 6th form. But she is so organised. She's already got a list of 12 universities she wants to look at. And the only problem with that is I'm all for going to look at universities. It's really important to have a look into what they are and what you like, whether you like them and what have you. Whether the courses are good, student union's good, all the important things in life, you know. But the problem is they all hold their open days at roughly the same time of year, which means if you're trying to see 12, there's no way you can get round them all. And as a result, we're doing some this year, just so she's ready and she's seen a few. Didn't leave that shot anywhere near enough. That's better. So yeah. So we went to see, where did we go? Huddersfield the other weekend. And then it's going to be, oh for God's sake, how many tanks are here? That went up the jack seat. Is he still there, you reckon? Nah, he's not. Yeah, I just need to sort out my gameplay now, don't I? No shots there. just to stop them capping out here, aren't I? Track me again, is he? Ammo rack me. Damnation. I've lost one. Bloody hell, it all happens at the same time, doesn't it? Oh no! Tracked right up in there. Oh, cack. Yeah, Huddersfield is a shithole. University wasn't too bad, except, you know what? It didn't have a student union bar, so you can't go there. What kind of student union doesn't have a bar, for God's sake? Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, we're looking at Newcastle. No, not going to Edinburgh. Going to bloody Aberdeen, would you believe? Aberdeen! Fucking... might as well go to Mars. We're all Scottish up there. Terrible. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So I think we've seen... No, she discounted one. We were going to go to Bournemouth. Of course, the closest one, you know, Bournemouth. Easy to get to. But she discounted that one. So we're going to... Yeah, went to Huddersfield, going to Coventry, going to Sheffield. Sometime got to go to Aberdeen, Newcastle, Oxford. If she's bright, if she can get into Oxford, we'll see. That's a really tough one. I can't remember where the others. Oh, Lancashire is another one. Got to go to. Flip it now. Everyone's ping is better than mine. Bloody black sun. Everybody's. I'm not kidding. I live in the heart of you know, stock broker belt. Yeah, the broadband is shit. The mobile signals on your phone is absolutely terrible. When I can find my phone, that is. I don't know what I've done with the damn thing. Yeah, it's bloody ridiculous. My brother, my half-brother, lives in Cornwall. They have super fast broadband. It's like, for friggin' sake. Yeah, Sheffield's definitely on the list as well, like Excelsior. She's very, very bright, is my daughter. The milkman must have been particularly good that year. Because she certainly didn't get it from me. Brummy and XL. Yeah, Lancashire's one. She's definitely looking there. What about Newcastle on the line? To be honest, Imogen is so organised. I don't have to do anything with her. She just organises. I just have to be the driver. She organises everything. Oh, Jesus. So she did all the research. She found out where the places were she wanted to look at. She cross-checked the universities versus their sort of oh, you can hear that fizz of that gold ammunition. Yeah, their student satisfaction numbers. She looked at oh god, all sorts of criteria. So obviously the course was the main thing. Then the how successful they were. Oh yeah, how the chance of getting a job afterwards. That's kind of important, isn't it? And then she looked at oh, she's a swimming coach. She used to be a competitive swimmer up until this year actually, stopped swimming, and but she took up coaching instead, so she's actually now a level 2 coach, so it's a good way of earning money. So she's looking for somewhere where she can do that. Oh, that was a nice shot. And then she's looking at she's also heavily into climbing, and so she has to find somewhere with a decent climbing wall as well. Well, we all have to find somewhere with a decent climbing wall. See you, Excelsior. Yeah, I think it's all you ever are, mate, to be honest, as a taxi driver, until they don't need you anymore. And your Imogen's now learning to drive, so hopefully it won't be too long. She can get even more freedom. Come on, aim in. Suddenly it's got nice, finally a decent game. What they got left? Not a lot. How the hell did that miss him? Let's go and ram him. Ram kill. Ah, somebody else got him. Oh well, good game. Oh, what have we got? Kiel University, yeah. One of our friends went to Kiel. I'm not sure. You know, she'd love to do a bit of climbing around the Yorkshire moors. She's big into that kind of stuff. She's far too healthy for my liking. No, she's super fit. Super healthy, super fit. Good on her, really. She went to this party on Friday night. No, Thursday night. She just started at this new sixth form college. All her friends stayed at the school she was at. They were previously at secondary school, and she decided, no, I'm going to go somewhere different. So she did. Again, she did all the research into where they did she wants to do sciences and maths. So she did all the research into it, found out where one of the local schools, a little way away from us, but not massive distance away, did it. And she went off on her own to do that, which is great. And she's made some really good friends there. They've only been there a month or so now. But they had a massive party on Thursday night, freshers party. And they're all boozing it up, apparently. They're all 17 and 18-year-old kids. She rang me up about 9:30 saying, can you come and pick me up? I'm bored. Because she doesn't really drink. Doesn't drink at all. Occasionally she'll have a little glass of something or other, but really nothing major. She said, "Can you come and pick me up?" I'm bored. Everyone's drunk. Now the other daughter, she'd be out pissing out like a good one. She takes after me. Ah dear. Shouldn't complain. Girls shouldn't be out being pissed up, really. Just made me laugh. Just made me laugh. Right, what is the time? Oh, it's 20 past 12. So I'm not going to play too much longer. At least we've got the volume working a little bit better. But I have got to get up early. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Tanks down here. It's too arty, what joy. There's a lot of unfriendlies there. Dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, what did I try? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? There's a whole bunch of enemy tanks and I just carry on trying to fight them. Oh. Oh well. It's only a game. It's only a game. It's only a bloody game. Let's try something different. Let's try something a bit lower tier. I tell you what, I haven't played for a while. See you, Foz. Night night, mate. See you later. Thanks for joining. Let's play some Twats. Iarty. I don't think I'm going to be on for much longer. I'm pretty tired. It's been a long week. And I have got to get up in, oh bloody hell, 6 hours. But at least the volume's right. Now I can load up the mods again. Don't understand that. I really can't work out why the mods are screwed up. To main. It's not a problem, matey. It's great that you guys have come on and support me and follow the channel. Really appreciate it. Nice to have chats with you. And well, it's nice to do this sort of almost, well, it is live, isn't it? But you know what I mean, rather than just comments in the video. But it's kind of a funny old thing when you're doing the videos. You just sort of do them and hope people watch and like them. And it kind of always a bit of a surprise to me. Well, it always has been a bit of a surprise to me when suddenly start getting people watching them. And you think, I don't know why it's a surprise, because at the end of the day, that's why you're doing it, isn't it? You're doing them to entertain people. But it's still sort of slightly odd that somebody can be bothered to spend their time looking at stuff that I produce. So it's kind of very nice. I'm very pleased, and I appreciate all the positives and the negatives. It's all part of what we need to know to get better at it. So anyway, night night. KV1. Okie dokie. We can do that. Aiming in. Bombs away. Ah. Don't run away. Won't kill you much. Ooh, T-29. We'll have a bit of him. You stay there. Yeah, you're safe behind that rock, mate. It's okay. Don't worry. You're a pretty little head. That's better. That's what we needed. Oh, hang on. Who shot me? Oh, bloody, I didn't move, did I? Dipshit. Dipshit. Yeah. Team's pushed all the way round. Really, there's nothing much I can do against all the stuff that's going to come pouring into the base in a minute. Shot him with that. Oh dear. Where the hell did that shell go? It hit a rock, must have done. Spotted by somebody. Who's that then? chances of catching the Crusader. Missed him. He got me. Ay. Oh, I'm very flattered, Black Sun. Me and D's Games is a fantastic YouTuber. I really like him. Agent Jedi's good. Yeah, I have that same thing about Klaus. I like some of his stuff, and some of it's very, very funny. And then I'll watch another one and I think, you complete twat. Absolute twat. And I'll unsubscribe and then I'll resubscribe to him, and it's just I just have this love-hate relationship with him. I generally watch what Quickie Babe does. He can be a bit, I don't know what to say about Quickie Babe. I like his videos, but he can be very what am I thinking? He's just a bit bland sometimes. I mean, maybe that's what it is. And also, I don't like the fact he will virtually never say anything bad about anything. I think, and he's so damn good, it's very difficult. I guess that's the problem. He's so damn good. It's very difficult for him to sort of realise what it's like for the average Joe player. Who else do I watch? Well, Jingles, I used to love Jingles' World of Tanks stuff, but he never plays it anymore. I get a bit fed up with he's getting a bit up himself, really. You can remind me of that when I get to, you know, however many subscribers he's got. Oh dear. I always like I always love Jingles' reviews of tanks, because I got the feeling he played kind of the same way as I do. You know, occasionally had real good games, but most of the time was just, you know, average to crap. And that was kind of one of the reasons why I started this channel, was because when he stopped doing all the videos, it was like the only other people that I could find out there who did anything decent were all really, really good players. And I thought, well, that's great, but what if you're not a really, really good player? What if you're just an okay player? You know, and them telling you that these tanks are fantastic, when you know that when you get hold of them, they're not going to be. Just, I was getting fed up with that, so that's why I started the channel. So I guess I kind of have Jingles to thank for that. And I'm all alone over here. Am I? No, not completely alone. So yeah, that's why I did it, and I'm quite pleased I did, really, because it seems to have resonated quite well. Resonated, what a bloody awful word! Sound real cook right now, don't they? It seems to have gone down really well, because that's what people seem to want. It's just, because I tell you what really peed me off. If you watch some of these reviews that they do, particularly when they've had a review tank, you know, when the World of Tanks has given them a tank to try out, they get this massive amount of XP to use, and they basically build these super crews up, so they've all got like you know, 5 skills and stuff like that, and the reality is you're never going to have that. So it doesn't seem like any point sort of doing the reviews, because they're just, you know, these super tanks, super players with super crews driving tanks in a way that you're never going to do it, because A, you're not good enough, and B, you're never going to have a 6 crew. Well, never, but it's going to take a while to get a 6 crewed crew. 6 crew crew. He's AFK, that guy, isn't he? off then. Yeah, so that was the plan, was just, you know, try and be a bit honest about things and play things. Well, not that they're dishonest, but you know what I mean. It's you know, just sort of how most people are in the game. Because I was frustrated when I can't remember which tank it was now, but somebody was going on about this tank, and I bought it, and it was a pile of crap. And actually, when you read what people thought about it, it was kind of because A, they're very good players, and B, they got it in a sort of situation that it could perform really, really well. And I know that's part of the challenge of the game, is to get a tank into the right situation to do well. But, you know, it's like, well, for God's sake. Let's be real about it. Nowhere near him. Getting hope. I've done nothing really, and I've got 2 kills. The University World of Tanks, yeah. I think, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's what you like, isn't it? And we all go on to get entertained. That's the whole point of these things. Oh, blimey, that was a bit of luck. Yeah, it's entertainment at the end of the day. If it ain't entertaining, don't watch it. So, you know, it's what's the other one I watched? I like Edge of Jedi. Used to be an American guy that I used to watch a lot of, but he stopped doing it. Got fed up with the game. Stopped playing. He just seemed to have very real kind of reviews, which is say was what I liked. Hello, Mr. Ram. Let me come and shoot you, please. I missed him. That was the problem. I auto locked on him. Oh well, never mind. So, yeah, something odd about Quickie Babe, isn't it? He's just so damn nice, and you kind of don't want to dislike him because he's nice, but there's something about his videos you just. It seems he rarely ever criticises anybody, and when he does, it sounds like he's doing it because he feels he ought to, not because he really believes it. It's odd with him, really odd. That said, I do watch most of his stuff because I quite like it, but it's a weird thing. And Jingles is just Jingles has lost the plot a bit. He just I used to love his Mingles with Jingles, his weekly thing. Of course, that's not where I got the idea of doing rambles at all. But if you watch it now, it's all basically about what a tough life he has playing video games for a living, and how he was invited to go and see something and he didn't manage to get there, and such and such a game manufacturer wants him to sell such, you know, it's just like, really? You're gonna rub his noses in it? You know, good on you, you've started a channel, you've done really well out of it, you're making some money out of it, but don't rub our bloody noses in it. Most of us have to, you know, go off and work and do channels and what have you, you know, in our spare time. Like now I'm doing it 20 to 1 in the morning. I'm not expecting to make a living out of doing this. I just do it for the fun of it. But he's bitching about... Oh, I can't remember the last one he was bitching about, and I just thought, you tosser. You tosser. Don't you realise, you know, there's people out there who work, I mean, not me, I don't work that hard, but there's people out there who have a really tough time working, finding jobs, or have to do shitty jobs just to make ends meet, or, you know, nurses and firemen and policemen and all these tough jobs that don't get paid anywhere near what they should do. And you're moaning about you got up at lunchtime and the latest edition of whatever game you've just been given free by some manufacturer didn't do what you wanted to do. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, grow up. But, you know, am I jealous? Yeah, of course I am. Would I want to do it? Of course I would. Actually, would I want to do it? I don't know. Accuracy of this gun, huh? Would I want to do it? Yeah, I mean, of course I would. Would you? It'd be stupid if someone gave you money to play games all the time. I just bounced a shot. I didn't manage to penetrate the side of a Skoda, of a T25. You've got to be kidding me. What the hell, this gun? What? How accurate is this gun supposed to be? Oh, for fuck's sake. What is going on here? And then I bounced. You've got to hit the Steve in the side and bounced. Look at this inaccuracy. Oh, got you, toss pop. Really? Got to go and reset this thing. You're kidding. Jeez. Well, I do not know how many shells I bounced or didn't hit with there in that game. I think we've actually won it. Can't get that soon. Well, we won that one. 1400 damage and 4 kills. That was hard work though. Bloody hell. How many times did that Steve pop out and just put shell after shell into me, and then me manage to miss him in return? Fully aimed shots. First class though with that one. 20 shots. I only hit with 11. What's the accuracy on that gun? 0.38. It's not that great, that's why. Jesus. Plum Tanker. Don't know who he is. Never heard of him. Hey, Eric. S1. Do you know what? S1 was one of my haunted tanks. When I got that thing, I kept getting massive games in it and couldn't win. And my win rate was something like 28% for the first 50 games I played in it. It's slowly recovered. Now played 125 games. And my win rate is 46%. There you go. So, go figure. Yeah, certainly is pretty. I do like the 31. It's just a Tiger at the end of the day, but it's a pretty Tiger. And a Tiger's a pretty tank, full stop. If you're ever into military history, then Tiger's a special tank, right? T10, yeah, of course. Right, this is probably going to be my last one, because I am tired and I have to get up stupid early tomorrow. And I got a stinking cold as well, which doesn't help. But at least the volume's better now. So you got to do 3,000 damage. You should be able to do 3,000 damage in one of these things. Not reasonably easy. No, that's not true. But you should be able to do 3,000 damage on a reasonable game in this thing. I think I average about 1,400, 1,500, something like that. So Oh. Don't fall off. I'm precariously balanced here. Cheers, Keith. It was a good game up until the only thing about it was how many shots did I bounce or miss? It would have been an ace tanker if I'd hit half those shots and I missed. Oh, bounced off. It's got very thick armour, that thing. And he's angled rather nicely. Yeah, no good. No good. It's not a good TD map, this one. I'm bored here already. Let's move. Nothing going to be coming around that gap. I think part of the problem with this S1 is just not quick enough. The UDES is so much quicker. And as a result, I prefer the UDES. Of course, you move and then there's a whole load of targets. Because that's the way it works, isn't it? -3 around the side. Doing? Have I even fired a shell yet? I don't think I have. Hey, I hit something. There's no way I'm going to be able to shift an IS-3 hull down. Part of the challenge with those missions is you've just got to get the right setup. Just the right game that just works. And hope you've got a decent team. Oh, what? I only did... No, I did do a fair bit of damage to him, okay. Blind shot. Well, that's how you do 3,000 damage. 750. Ah, well. We know where you are, Mush. Wonder if any of my blind shots hit it. We shall see. Oh well, we won, but what a shitty, boring game that was. Yeah, Carnarvon's got... Well, that's going to come in the next patch. It's not in the... not in the game now, I don't think. It's in the on the test server. It's going to be a monster, that Carnarvon. Really, really, really good tank. Did I hit that? No, I just tracked him. That's all I did. Yeah, pretty boring game. I can't finish on a boring game. I've got to play something decent, haven't I? What should we do? Oh, I'll tell you what we could do. Let's go out and take out one of the most OP tanks in the game. And I don't use OP very often, because I don't honestly believe there's many really OP tanks in the game. There's some extremely good tanks in the game, but all tanks, if you know what you're doing, have potential. Well, not all tanks. Most tanks, if you know what you're doing, have the potential to be pretty good. Do I do high risk? Oh. Well, that's a bit bizarre. They shut that off now. Can you not climb up here anymore? Oh, that's a bummer. That looks like you can't climb up here anymore. Wow, look at the boomerang on that shell. Nice, he's down. Careful, don't turn yourself over. No, it wasn't good. Hi, Alexis. Has it got the count turret already? Blimey. Didn't know that. I didn't think it had already. What was in the next patch? It gets a bigger gun in the next patch, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Well, that was a lousy game to finish off. Sorry about that, but I am going to call it quits at that point because I am knackered and I do have to get up. Oh, in about 5 hours' time. Oh, joy. Oh, yeah, they have given it the action. You're dead right. You're dead right, Black Sun. Centurion Action X. Action 10, sorry. People get annoyed when you go Action X. Yeah, it's going to get a 32-pounder gun in the next patch, which is really, really mean. And they've actually also given it a little bit of hull armour as well. But the DPM of the 32-pounder is something like 3,000. What's it on this? 1,700. So it's gone up by a huge amount. Absolutely huge amount. Really, really enjoyed playing it. Anyway, I am going to call it quits. Thank you so much for the company tonight. Appreciate it immensely as ever. Appreciate all the support as ever. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, hopefully, well, depending on what time I get back from Coventry tomorrow, I may well get the old stream up again tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Enjoy your games. Have fun. As I say, try not to take it too seriously. It's just a damn game. See you again.